those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ready to go. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. And that's through there for a strike. And we're underway here in the home opener.
7-1.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. Now the number 2 hitter, Julio Rodriguez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-2 now.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Jake Berger up next for the Mariners. And now he steps off the rubber. And ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
That misses the zone. The count now 2-2. And that's in the dirt. Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So a man aboard, and now Cal Raleigh. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Berger, the base runner at first with 1 out. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. To the right side, and that's just foul. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And the runner holds. And stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Off the mark there. And the count is even, 2-2. Just missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here in Detroit. And our pitcher tonight, Emerson Hancock.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first, and now the center fielder, Matt Vierland. First pitch misses.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
And a slider in there for a strike. That's off the inside corner. And now it's 3-2. Goes down looking. So digging in, Zach McKinstry. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. That one at the knees for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And next to hit for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Got him looking. And he strikes out the side in the first. Back at Comerica Park. Second inning set to go. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Arozarena goes 5 feet 11 inches, 185 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Mize back to work. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That's outside, and that's ball 1.
That's ball 2. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. This one popped up. One up, one down. Here's Rowdy Tellez.
The designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
That's outside.
That one misses, and that's ball 2. And a foul ball. And a Rowdy strikes out. Here's Donovan Solano. Just missed. And it's fouled away. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one off the mark. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And there's a ball.
Count.
Got him swinging. Back here in Detroit, singing. These Tiger fans feeling good about the new season. They certainly built up some confidence last year.
Yeah, kind of a surprise snapping a 7-year streak of losing seasons. That'll do it for a fan base.
So will it taste the postseason baseball for the first time in over a decade.
Yeah, things are looking up for this Tigers franchise. Plus, they didn't just reach the postseason. They won a series, which is an important step in a team's development.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Line drive, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So up next, Colt Heat.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
He swings and fouls one off.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now here is Dylan Moore. Strike 1.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
And now it's even up.
Strike.
That one the other way, and out number 1 on the grab. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. He's already homered in this game. That's too low. 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Just missed. Swing and a ground ball. Handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Struck out swinging his first time. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that one is downstairs. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Throw on to Torkelson and the Mariners ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Torkelson checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. And a big swing and a miss.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
That one misses. Now 1-2. Base hit center field. And aboard on the leadoff single. And next up for the Tigers, Jake Rogers. Hit in the air, right field. And it falls.
Couple of singles back-to-back. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Runner tags at second, puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Hung up in a rundown now. The tag, got him, triple play. Wow. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Jake Burger.
Jake Burger.
Fouled off down the right side.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Fastball is outside.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
On the ground, and it goes just foul.
I got 3-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter. Cal Raleigh went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Ball one there.
outside.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. And a swing and a miss.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
He made it look easy, but I can tell you that was not a favorable matchup.
And now for Seattle, Luke Raley struck out swinging his first time. They say you win.
0-1. That's a ball.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Bottom 4, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Matt Vierling. And that misses, and it's 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one's in there. Now 2-1. Fastball for a strike. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Zach McKinstry struck out looking at his first at bat. Hit on the ground to short. Crawford to first, and he beats it.
Waste no time there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
He's got it. And there's 2 away. Here's Riley Green. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Throws to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back here in Detroit, we go to the top of the 5th. Now at the plate, Randy Arozarena. Mize back to work. Late swing fouled off.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
On the ground to the left, McKinstry throws to first in time, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And now the DH, Rowdy Tellez, struck out swinging his first time. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
He caught it behind his back. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Donovan Solano.
The third baseman, Donovan Solano.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Solano, 37 years young, and he's a native of Colombia. In the air out towards right center. Carpenter makes a move towards the gap. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the DH, Gleyber Torres. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. And that's strike two.
0-2.
Tap back up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. He beats it out, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Shorten up the swing and went right back up the middle.
Torkelson swings through it for strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Keith leads off first with one away. And a count 1-2.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Runner takes off. This to third. Fired to second. And that's two. All set for the top of the sixth. Here's the second baseman, Dylan Moore. Tap foul at the plate. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Outside low. 2-2. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. He's already homered here in this one. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all four corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
One down, base is empty. That missed by a lot. And the count is 2-2. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Julio Rodriguez getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And he steps off. And he grounds one back up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Jake Burger. He is struck out, and he is walked.
Number 68, Jason Foley.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Safe at second with a stolen base. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Foul ball there. Inside move to second. Rodriguez back in on a dive. 1-2 now. Upstairs.
2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that is that. Back at Comerica Park. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Fastball for a strike. Going to count 1-2.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. And up next for Detroit, Jace Young. He's 0 for 1. And that's off the outside edge. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed.
Off the plate. Ball 2.
Next offering is in for a strike. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. And next to hit for Detroit, Matt Vierling, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that drops in for a strike. Struck him out looking. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. All set for the start of the inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Slings to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And now the right fielder, Luke Raley.
Luke Raley. Now pitching for the Tigers, number 48, Brett Turner.
That's down and in.
Counts 1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Good eye in that spot. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got it. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now it's the Mariners DH, Rowdy Tellez. Herder throws over Arozarena. Back easily. Pitch out, but no action. The 1-0. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th, leading. New pitcher on now, Taylor Saucedo.
Now pitching for the Mariners. Number 50, Taylor Saucedo.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Little chopper rolls foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a pop-up. More. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. They just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
There's a swing and a miss. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Crawford over to first. And a couple of quick outs. And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Riley Green. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swings and misses, and the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The other way, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. So the tying run at second. Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Ready to begin the 8th. Now the third baseman, Donovan Solano. Herder, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2021. Herder back to work. In the air, left field. Green settles under it. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Dylan Moore.
Second baseman, Dylan Moore. Now pitching for the Tigers, number 75, Brennan Hennessy.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
And strike 2.
0-2.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. 2 down, base is empty. And now J.P. Crawford. On the ground, right side, Keith. On to first, and that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Gregory Santos.
Number 48, Gregory Santos.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up.
Oh, gets dirty. Over to first. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now the catcher up to hit, Jake Rogers, 1 for 2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw to second is offline.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Runner takes off for third. And here's a slow roller. Moore tosses to first. That ends the frame. And we're back. We go to the ninth. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. In the air out to center. Vierling makes the grab, and there's one down. Now, Jake Burger. And the first pitch misses for ball one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Vierling hauls it in, and there's two away. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Rogers collects, fires to first, in time. Back here in Detroit. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Andres Munoz.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
One-run game, bottom 9. Slider misses. He showed bunt. Drops a bunt down the first base side. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. And now Zach McKinstry. Swinging a foul out of play. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. One down, base is empty. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Dribbled up the third baseline. Tosses across to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. So last chance for the Tigers. And next up for the Tigers, Manuel Margot. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
They're down to their final strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Hancock with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you.